Hello, you're watching Esther from Stampin' Star Creations. Thank you for joining me today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK, and I've got a calendar for you today using the easel style card. So I've chopped a piece of A4 in half lengthways and then scored half of that and then half again, so eventually it will sit up like that. So I've got quite a few colours to get through with you today, so I'm going to try and remember to tell you each colour I'm using. So we're going to start with Pool Party, and I'm going to sponge the background and just rub the excess off before going on to your project, just to help avoid any spongy marks. So we're going to go winter and then head over to spring, and using Lemonlime Twist. And don't worry if you merge into the pool party. I think it's quite nice to have a bit of merging, so it doesn't look too stark. And then we're going to go to Peekaboo Peach, and I can't find my sponge. I'll be back. Right, where were we? Peekaboo Peach. So that's going to go in the bottom right hand corner. And then we're going to go Sahara Sand for our autumn. Once you've done your sponging, then you're ready to do your stamping. I'm just going to zoom you in a bit. There we are. Okay. So we're going to go in with the matching Pool Party colour and stamp some snowflakes in the top left corner. Grab a scrap of paper. Now I'm not worried too much about having lots of stamping, because we're going to have some other elements that are going to go on top. So I'm going to get the Lemonlime Twist back in to create a branch for the blossom. And using powder pink. Now this particular stamp lines up with the branch, and I find it helps even if you match up the petals or the buds first, and then it helps you to be able to match up where the rest of the flowers to where the branch goes. And then just stamp a few more of those on. Then I'm going in with the Sahara Sand and laying down the deck chair. And then we're also going to use this for the leaves. And to fill the chair, I'm going to use a slightly stronger peachy colour, so going for the Calypso Coral. Again, lining up the bottom of your deck chair, and then it's easier to find where to position it. So now that that's all done, I wanted to add a few more accessories. Excuse me while I find my fine tip glue pen, because I need it for this next bit. And so we're going to add some snowflakes to the top. You don't have to use all of them, but I might use some elements of them for my picture. And then some leaves, or a leaf. So the fine tip glue pen is great for really fine work, and you can just dot the glue onto the back of your dies. Just take your time with that and dot where there's obviously more paper. I'm going to have this overlapping, I think, and then I'm going to trim it off at the top when it's all dried. Same with this, I'm going to do half a snowflake, I think, so it looks like it's coming off the paper. Okay, and I'll come back to you for the next process. So in order to make my blossom just pop up a little bit, I'm going to use the end of my pokey tool to just press the centre, and that helps give it a 3D shape. Just going to use my snips to take off the edge of the snowflakes. And then you can also use that for another project. And then we're going to go in with some lovely glittery numbers, which we're going to add some dimensionals to on the back, and then we're going to go ahead and stick those down. The mini dimensionals are great for projects like this because they fit in nicely on the back of the numbers and alphabet. So line these up before you stick them down so you've got a rough idea where they should sit on your paper before you take the backing off. And I like to go in at an angle with the pokey tool and flick off those backings before you go ahead and stick. Okay, I'll get these stuck down and I'm going to show you the next part. Okay, those are stuck down, ready to go, and then I've cut out some Calypso Coral card, and this is 3.5 by 3 3/4, and that's going to be on the base there to be able to perk up your card. So the calendar's going to go on there, and if you want you can add another leaf at the bottom, but this is really important that you actually put the whole thing on dimensionals. So I can't locate my big ones at the moment. Let's just use the smaller ones. I'm going to put the leaf on. Oh, you can't hardly see. Let me just zoom you out again. going to use a little bit of Tombow on the back to sit my calendar down. So these tabs are quite easily available. Make great Christmas presents or teacher thank you gifts. There we go. And then I'm going to do some dimensionals. Actually, I could just cut the strip off the back of this. That'd be a better idea. So yeah, don't waste any bit of your dimensionals, you can use all of it. So this is perfect for what I need it for. I'm just going to cut off the strips of the back. So it's important to have a raised bit so that the card has got something to sit up against to make it stand upright. So do your dimensionals all the way around. And then that's going to sit at the bottom here with a little bit of a border around it. So as you can see, the card butts up against that piece there, and then it can also lay flat. When you come to stick your season bit of the card, you only want to stick one half, so don't make the mistake of sticking it all over the card. So bear in mind you've got a bit of a border, and then that can go on there like that. You've got about 10 seconds to wiggle room it, and then that should be ready. And there you have your easel calendar card using Colourful Seasons, and that folds flat like that for postage. So thanks ever so much for watching. You've been watching me at Stampin' Star Creations. Do give me a thumbs up if you like the video, comment below if you have any comments, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you, have a good day.